Hello, my name is Jisup Kim from the Jeju National University College of the Veterinary Medicine. I want to present our team's first semester project. The name is Statistical Method used in Korean Journal of Veterinary Research during recent 4 years. Our goal is to find out Korean Journal of Veterinary Research, that Korean J-Vet Res, and get familiar with this journal's papers. And second goal is by analyzing recent 4 years data, we can get accustomed to laboratory samples and that statistical methods to make proper result. And the third goal is we can know mostly used experiment animal like dog anime and statistical methods in recent veterinary papers. And now I want to present our plan of this project. Why we started this project, and there are some stories in our history. And before choose this subject, our team think about other physiological exercise. Although several exercises have other contents, there is important to analyze the result. Then our team knows that statistical method can help research with analysis. Also, we realize the importance of the statistical power because researchers need to choose sample size with significant statistical result. When we have to research big sample size, we have to decide suitable size of sample. The larger the scale of experiment, it is more important to determine the sample size. So in this semester, our team researched the Korean J-Vet Res to get familiar with many papers and to know about major statistical methods in veterinary field. Before start, let's know about the Korean J-Vet Res. It means the Korean Journal of Veterinary Research. It is a corporation founded to carry out academic research and knowledge exchange on veterinary purpose to contribute to the promotion of the development and to get better the development of Korea's veterinary industry. Also, this group has periodically publishing papers that journal, and we used this journal and papers for our exercise. Also, there is the homepage of Korean J-Vet Res, and it shows us the paper and journals for every year, the quarterly publishing books. We can show it in internet, and also this homepage shows the aims and scope of Korean J-Vet Res. It can show us how they choose the journal and paper, and I get the writing from this homepage, so you can see it with our presentation, and also you can see this in the homepage. And now I want to present what we did. Our team researched 184 papers in Korean J-Vet Res. This article published each one quarter, and there are 12 papers on average. We have specific categories to classify the investigated animals and statistical methods. We have two categories to classify our data. The first one is material category. We distributed samples, and there are 8 types of samples exist. Canine was dog sample, and we added cat group to this canine group because there were very small cat samples in our papers, and bovine or cows, and also we added goats in this category. Gallus is chickens, and sus are pigs. Rat and mice are not the same category in our papers. Normally, rats are improved species for the laboratory tests. They had red eyes and white furs normally, and they are bigger than mice. Microbes are widely used for researching pathogen factors. And statistical methods are generally seen with ANOVA, t-test, chi-square, aggregation, case report, and etc. We wanted to find out major methods in the veterinary paper, and after our classification, we overviewed that methods. After classifying the animal and methods, we made chart to totalize our results. We found out major methods and animals in last 4 years papers, and we made graph of broken lines and each categories to show each year's animals and methods. We researched simple information of t-test and ANOVA because these two methods are a major way of veterinary research. Now I want to show our result of these papers with the chart and graphs. The major sample materials are canines and microbes. Especially these microbes came from organs and faces of ruminants like cows and dead pigs. Some microbes came from environment. Also, there are many dog tests. In my opinion, researchers could easily use dogs because they are friendly raised in this society and they are mammilla like humans, so they can show normal mammilla's response. Researchers didn't test bovines and pigs so much. In my opinion, these animals are industrially raised for profit, so it is hard to use that animals for unproven tests. Also, raising these big animals would be hard for many researchers. Also, rats and mice are widely used for many tests. I think researchers used them because their generation is short and they can respond to medicines quickly because of their small body. In statistical methods, ANOVA and t-test was major methods for veterinary papers, so I briefly studied about these two methods. ANOVA is analysis of variance, and it is collection of statistical models used to analyze the differences among group means and their associated procedures. And t-test is the statistical hypothesis test in which the test statistics follows a student's t-tree distribution under the null hypothesis. So it is also called a student's t-test. It can be used to determine if two sets of data are significantly different from each other. A t-test is most commonly applied when the test statistic would follow a normal distribution if the value of scaling term in the test statistic were known. These two come from the Wikipedia. In this first semester, we totally searched about veterinary paper and statistical methods, and we get familiar with these things. And I want to organize statistical methods with sample types. The larger the size of the study experimented, the costs get higher. It is important to get significant research with the minimized cost from proper sample size. And next semester, I will study about the proper experimental design, considering efficient sample size with significant statistical results. It is more important to get proper exercise design. I will now finish my presentation, and thanks for listening. It was Jisup Kim from the Jeju National University College of Veterinary Medicine.